Welcome to Bath Fizz and Foam. My name is Robyn French Smith, and today we are carrying on the tradition of What the F Wednesday by showing you the most fucked up bath bomb ever made. That's right, folks. There I am finding it on Pinterest, and boy oh boy, she's a doozy. So basically for the past 3 weeks, we have been making videos showing you possible ways to make bath bombs without citric acid. We have done cream of tartar. We have done vinegar. And these are made with buttermilk, which kind of makes sense because buttermilk is mildly acidic. So this recipe called for 2 cups of baking soda. What is that? 1 cup of buttermilk, some cream of tartar, and turmeric. That's right, kids, turmeric. They said add 2 tablespoons of turmeric or as much as you want. What? I chose this recipe because it's a doozy. Like I said, it's a doozy. It's a double whammy. It's not just the fact that it's not going to have citric acid in it. Now we have compounded the damage that we are doing to our soul. We're going to our soul right now, okay? I should probably take that out. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, if you ever monetize me. Yeah, we're just gonna do double damage to ourselves because we're putting turmeric inside of a recipe that doesn't have citric acid. So turmeric, she stains, baby. Turmeric stains, even small amounts of it. I know plenty of people who make turmeric face wash. And you have to be careful because if you put too much, then your customers will look like they have jaundice. This is gonna be awesome. Can't wait. This is the towel that I'm using to kind of clean my hands because I don't want to touch too many things with that turmeric. The other thing that is baffling to me about saying to add turmeric into a bath bomb is that turmeric is considered a hot spice, meaning it's on par, maybe not quite as bad, but like it's up there with like cinnamon and other things that are known irritants to the skin. It's gonna heat you up, baby girl. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want that on my woohoo. I don't think anybody else wants that on their hoo-ha. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. But, you know, here's the deal. I had to know. I mean, I kind of knew, but I had to know, you know? Like, I had to know deep in my soul what would happen if you actually sat in this for a while. And so I end up sacrificing a body part to the bath bomb gods, because, you know, you have to pay your dues to the bath bomb gods. Here I am trying to follow the directions, which said, you know, squeeze it together as tight as humanly possible and then twist the 2 halves, which never works. Don't twist. If you're struggling with round bath bomb molds, it's like, hey, that's a good idea for a video. But if you're struggling with round bath bomb molds, don't twist the 2 halves. That's not helping the situation. Anyway, I sacrifice a body part to the bath bomb gods because I have to know what would happen if you put your whole body in it. I don't know what would happen if you put your whole body in it, but I sure as heck know what would happen if you put your foot in it and sit in it for 10 minutes because I figure, like, you know, the shortest bath I'm going to take is going to be like 10 minutes. So, yeah, I do that. You're welcome. Here I am doing the hard tasks for you. So yeah, so of all the bath bomb, janky, whacked up bath bombs that we cover, I was actually planning on this one. I was actually planning on this one coming out the week before Halloween, because I was like, oh, this could be funny. I could do this. Like, this is the scariest bath bomb I've ever made. Like, that would be funny. But then I got lazy. Like, I would like to have a better excuse. Oh, wait, no. Take 2. I didn't do it because my older son is in marching band, and October is a very busy month for marching band. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like terrible. That's not a very good excuse because it's not really what happened. And I don't know. I don't know why I did it. But hey, it would have been funny. It would have been funny because I was gonna be like, this is the scariest bath bomb I've ever made. And I even made like a little scene where it was like Blair Witch Project. Which, as I'm doing the voiceover for it, is still in there, but I'm gonna edit it out. I think I might like tag it at the end just to be like funny. But yeah, I had like a Blair Witch Project scene that I shot for it. And so like, don't come at me when I got some crazy makeup going on in this, when I tub test it, because I was like planning on it being like super dramatic and being like, you know, Halloween or something. Anyway, y'all look at that towel. Look at that towel. This stuff isn't even wet yet. That's the thing about bath bomb colorants, because this recipe said, you know, only use, I don't know, a few freaking sprays of witch hazel. And so it's not even really that wet yet. Once that mix gets wet, it's going to be turning a dark, lustrous yellow brown color. I have several opinions about what it looks like to me, but I'll let you guys fill in the adjectives. No, who am I kidding? I will fill in my own adjectives, but then I'll like bleep them out. So you can just imagine like what I would be saying. It'll be a lot though. I'll be saying a lot. So as you can see, this mix is not all that easy to work with. Honestly, the vinegar bath bombs, for as much as they smelled, were the easiest ones to mold. The cream of tartar ones would be the second easiest. And then these guys, they just keep getting stuck in the mold. There's not a lot of moisture. They look solid, but they are really super delicate. The vinegar bath bombs were more delicate than these, I will say that, but they're not very solid. They look like they're solid, but they're not. So you would think that would mean they would float, right? That's what you would think. If it's so light and fluffy, it'll just float, because people all the time are like, oh, it's how much the bath bomb weighs is why it floats. No, my dear, I love you, thank you, but no, that's not why a bath bomb floats. Generally it has to do with how a bath bomb is packed, or how dense it is. So, oh hey, let's test it out real quick, kids. Oh oh gosh, gee willikers, I can't wait to bathe in that. Doesn't it look good to bathe in a big pile of dog? Whoa, can't wait. Looking forward to it. Yeah, baby barf.
I'm wearing dramatic makeup because we're doing dramatic things.
All right, let's see how tough these little babies are. Oh gee, not very tough, very easily dented. Okay.
It's such a beautiful day. Let's go take a bath.
Sus.
Being very dramatic here. I just had a Johnny Depp kind of Edward Scissorhands thing.
See the tub? It's really good condition. I bet we can wreck that. And no time flat. Am I really gonna do this?
It's me from the future. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, 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 no. Don't. No. No, stop. Don't do it.
For what? For what? It doesn't even fizz. It doesn't even fizz. It doesn't even fizz.
You. Do you see that? Do you see that load of bullshit right there? All right, I had to add some more water in the tub because obviously it's not enough to even see if our little pile of poo is gonna sink or float. There it is. There it is. Isn't it beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Now look, I shaved my legs for this too. Here we go. Sticking it in there. Wahoo. Can't wait. Love it. Love bathing in bath bomb soup. Tasty. Boy, oh boy. Well, this is good. That's a good start. So you can see already the yellow is sticking on the side of the tub. Looking great. I end up breaking this bath bomb up because it's not doing anything, and I'm like sitting in it for 10 minutes. It's at this point that I noticed that even the mild touching of putting my hands in the water that I've been doing, my fingernails are starting to look a little bit yellow. Not sure that I'm thrilled about that, actually. Having so many doubts about what I'm doing right now, about my ability to make good choices, about my decision-making process overall, about where I'm going with my life. You know, I'm just, at this point, and here's the deal. After this, we're taking a break. I need a mental health break from fucked up bath bombs. I need a mental health break from fucked up bath bombs. Okay? Yeah. After this, I think I'm going to start posting. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, wow. Wow. Yep, got a ring around my foot. Like, talk about a ring of fire around my fucking foot. After this, I think that I'm going to start posting some compilation mold videos of, like 5 Christmas bath bomb molds or something like that. I need something happy. I need to bring joy into my life because look at this. Look at this. What if you were bathing in this? I can't with it anymore. And then we'll come back. We'll come back to What the Fuck Wednesday. We'll always come back to it because it's great. But my soul is dying right here. My soul is dying. It's worse than I think it's going to be too, which is funny because I thought it was going to be pretty bad. Like, I was prepared for it to be pretty bad, and it's still worse than I thought it was going to be. How do you like that? Trying to figure out what to do with my freaking foot. Like, what do I do? What do I do? It's covered in grease and oil. What do I do? Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm coping. I think I'm also thinking about just leaving. Just sometimes you have to throw away the whole tub. You know, I'm debating, but no, I stay.
So I thought I was recording the first part of me cleaning this. Apparently I wasn't. It's okay. I haven't made much progress. I haven't missed anything. Okay. This is after 1 round already.
There's the Dawn. I did clean it up first with Dawn just to manage the oil that was in the bath bomb. Just to kind of help break that up because I was hoping that it might take care of some of that turmeric that might be just kind of sitting on the surface. But I'm aware of the fact that it's turmeric and it's going to stain. Like, I know that this is going to happen. So, I don't know. Yeah. Now I have changed into clothing that is more appropriate.
Okay. You win. It's fine. You win.
This is the last of my Ajax. Actually, because of this wonderful little series we did, I had to buy another thing of Ajax, which is ironic because I've had that other Ajax for like years. I used to clean houses, and so like, it's just, I haven't cleaned houses in a long time, and I haven't needed to deep clean my tub to this degree in a long time. Can you see the happiness and joy is just pouring out of me? Like, it was actually, I'm making threats here. I'm not going to actually do the audio of this because I make threats to the person who posted this recipe. And for that, I would like to say I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mean what I said when I was really angry about the fact that I was cleaning my tub for like another 25, 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. I'm sorry about the things that I said when I was doing that, okay? So I'm not going to post the audio of that because, you know, it's probably not appropriate for me to threaten people, right? But I got my exercise for the week, cleaning this tub. I appreciate this experience because it lets me know that I really like my bath bomb recipe a lot. I like my life, you know. Sometimes you have to like look at your life and realize that you have it really good. And I realize that I have it really good with my bath bomb recipe and even with the free recipes that we have on our website. There's another threatening glance. Yeah, see, I was pretty upset, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the recipe that I'm working with. If you guys have suggestions for crazy recipes that you would like for me to try when I build up my strength to return to What the Fuck Wednesday, let me know. Slide into my DMs. Hit me up, girl.
Want to see my feet? As it goes.
There's my foot. There's my foot. There's my towel. There's my towel.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Convincing myself that everything's fine. Yeah. Pretty much done with the process.
Look at my foot. Can you see it?
I can see it. It's yellow.
I'm sorry. I made a bad choice.
I'll take this somewhere.
That's what I cleaned my foot with. My foot had... Look, my foot's still yellow.
At this point, I'm looking at my terribly stained towel, and I notice that I have the fingernails of a 75-year-old smoker, and that means I'm done. Hey, if you're here, that means that you like this video, maybe, because you sat around this whole time. Be a doll. Like and subscribe to our page so YouTube knows we're doing the damn thing. Come visit us at bathfizzandfoam.com. We have a ton of recipes that you can buy, you know, like if you're interested in that. But we also have a blog, and on our blog we have some free recipes like this basic bath bomb recipe by Amanda, which is primo, solid, good. Do it. Come visit us at Bath Fizz and Foam, Bath Bomb and Bubble Bar Support Group. We are a community of helpful, friendly makers, and we would love to see you there. And as always, happy making.
I think those bath bombs are done. Should we go get them? I'm so scared. If I don't make it out alive, I'm gonna leave all my molds too.